This is Joe with US Sander, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to install one of these E26 lights on a Super 7 edger. First thing you want to do is make sure you unplug your edger. Next we take off this light cover. Then remove the screw holding your light socket on. Now we can take this plate off. Remove the nut from the switch. Now we need to disconnect the wires that go down to this light socket. They're going to be the two small wires. You'll have a total of 6 wires on your switch. 2 of them come in from this power cord. 2 of them go to the motor itself, and the last 2 go to the light socket. Once you've removed the screws and disconnected the wires from the switch, you'll be able to pull this out through here. Now to run the wires from the new light socket in, we need to pull this cover off, and we're going to feed the wires up through this hole. First you want to make sure that this is clean. We don't want any tape or residue on here, and we want to make sure that this hole is clear with nothing that will rub the wires. Now you want to send your wires up through this, and they will come out up above. If you've got a little screwdriver or pick, a lot of times you can pull them right into the opening by the switch. In some cases it'll be easier to run the wires up through here and then send them from here over to the switch. Now before we attach this to the front of the motor, we want to peel this blue backing off. Underneath the blue backing is a little piece of white tape. That's a heat transfer tape. We want to leave that tape intact and just peel the blue backing off. Make sure you don't pinch your wires as you put this in place. Peel the tape off to expose your screw. And that should tighten right up against the housing. Make sure that your wires don't come anywhere near your armature inside there. That'll cut through them very quickly. Most people prefer to have their light on all the time. To do that, you want to find your 2 wires that come from the power cord, and you're going to connect your light wires on the same terminals. If you want it only on off the switch, then you're going to take and put those wires over on the wires that go into the motor. You'll have a black wire coming in from the power cord. That always goes opposite the white wire that goes down into the field. Connect your black wire from the light on that same terminal. Then take your red wire and connect that with the white wire. Once you've got those connected, we want to wrap this entire switch with tape. Now we can set this back in. Take care to make sure that none of our wires move in close to the moving parts. Before you plug it in to test it, make sure you tip it back. A lot of times these switches will fail in the on position, and when you plug it in, the pad will turn on, so always plug them in with it tipped back. And that's all there is to it.